A place of worship turned into a place of mourning. This is the tragic story of a church attack, the magnitude of which has never been witnessed in the relatively peaceful town of Owo. Men, women, and children gunned down in the most brutal manner. It is indeed a Black Sunday in the ancient city of Owo in Ondo State. Gunmen attacked the St. Francis Church in Owo, which happens to be the headquarters of Catholic Church in Owo local government area of the state. Scores of people were killed and many others injured. They had gone to worship, a normal Sunday routine for Christians here. Now entire families ripped apart. It looked like a well-planned attack. We observed that some form of explosives were used to blow up the church altar. An eyewitness tells us within the ensuing pandemonium, the gunmen began a shooting spree lasting several minutes.
I come here today, when I take my ogbonge eye, see them, when I no use glass, it is not that I can be able to say I can go back home and say I want to eat. It's a very great pity for us in this Ondo state, in governor's state, in Governor Arakunrin Akeredolu's resident, because this place is his residence. It's from this local government. And we people that we are seeing.
They just came in through the front door of the church and the back side of the church. They start shooting. No, there's no kidnap anybody. Nobody was kidnapped, whether the prince or all the people sitting down at the top of the church, at the pew, they did not kidnap them. So, but they kill people. They just here to kill, not to do anything. They're just here to kill. So the casualty that happened today is there are more than 50. Children were so much. The adults too, they are there. So it was very Black Sunday.
No help or armed security officials showed up until after the carnage is done and the attackers escaped. The parish officials would not speak with us, probably still shaken by the incident. But some worshippers, lucky enough to escape, narrate how it all happened.
That was celebration. Then this Boko Haram attack come inside the church, blowing bomb, shooting aside. Then members of the church are running away. Some follow for the back, run. Some follow, they start shooting some people for leg, from leg. You get one woman from back, from face, others shooting the leg, shooting. So, and now father now escaping, go inside the house. As that in after then, the soldiers, before the
situation where they will come, they will attack the priest and make sure they will carry the priest. Look at the people that is dead in this hour. I'm a born bona fide son of this hour here, and I've been attending Catholic Church anytime I come here. But when I heard the news today, I was very, very sad.
The state governor, Rotimi Akeredolu, who was in faraway Abuja for the APC convention, arrived at the scene of the massacre, promising swift and decisive response.
What has happened here is a child's play. What we have in America is a child's play to what has happened there. From information from the security agencies, this is the most dastardly act that can never happen in any society. That it happened in a church, to say the least, is most condemnable.
From the church, we visit the Federal Medical Center Owo, where wounded survivors are receiving treatment and where some bodies are deposited. We were able to count about 25 victims wrapped up. These relatives say he lost his younger brother and his nephew in the incident.
People that died is up to 30. At this gate, those who died is up to 10. One of my brother died, yeah? He died, his daughter died. One of my brother, he died, his daughter died. So, how many of them came? That came in. It's two. It's two of them that I saw, two of them. You know, when bullet was spraying, you don't want to stand up and look what is happening. Bullet to get you. I have to lie down on the ground. So that's how I escaped it. And my children escaped too. None of my children was injured. None of my children was killed. I have 4 children, 2 boys, 2 girls. All of us escaped it.
For residents of Owo and Ondo states at large, the shock of this event will take a while to wear off as they look up to the government to fulfill its promise of ensuring justice is done. Olushola Adesina, AIT News, Owo, Ondo State.